this hike, this is one of the shoes that I was considering using. It's got the Vibram sole. If you go in the comments section of any hiking video, it's the Vibram soles. And this has got a Gore-Tex membrane liner. This is made by Merrill. So this is like a step up from a trail running shoe. And it's still got a lot of tread on it. So like I said, I'm considering this for this hike. It's not supposed to rain, and I think I'll just go for comfort. Okay, so I was hiking in San Francisco, and I came across the War Memorial by the Golden Gate Bridge. There was a gun emplacement for World War II, uh, essentially to protect the Golden Gate Bridge and the West Coast from attack. From 2012. Okay, so what is this? Like, so in the Bay Area here, there has been some recent earthquakes. Here's a 4.2, let's see, October 27th. And this was part of 3 of a cluster, and they were getting larger. And I thought, okay, it's time to make the video for the next big earthquake. And then I was like, what's it going to do this time? And so that's when I started getting old archival footage and pictures of what happened to the 1906 earthquake. This is not even the 1989 earthquake that I've been researching. I'm going back to 1906. If these are foreshocks, then we're in for a big earthquake. So that's what I have here. All right, so in the Bay Area here, I have been tracking earthquakes. First, I started plotting 2.2, and then there were 3.3, and then our last one was 4.4 on the Richter scale. So I started looking for the history of earthquakes in San Francisco. So I found some archive footage going down Market Street, and then I have some photographs I found of the absolute complete devastation of what happened during the 1906 earthquake in San Francisco, because we appear to be having some foreshocks in 2023. I don't know where it will lead to. If you just plot them on you just get a graph and you plot 3 points and use the equation of a straight line, you can get where the next earthquake is. Trail. Okay, here I've arrived. It's going to be a 4th of July barbecue. So we have sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, an ear of corn, some fajita meat. Now, this could be solid or it could be broken up, not sure, and some hot links. So I got some firewood and then hiker food. So it's always a backup plan. If I screw up the barbecue, there's a good chance it will. Maybe not. I have hiker food. And let's see, I got paper towels. Whoops, that's not paper towels. Lantern. I have something that people forget. Wood chips. So this is going to be my charcoal. I got my axe here. I can make some briquettes with this wood. And so I got to set up a tent. I could also do the cooking in here. So here's a dilemma. This obviously could be where to put the tent. Or over here. So this is it. I packed in. I'm probably going to drink some water, look for some water, probably get the fire started. Here we go with the Gerber axe, 14-inch, Ultralight, Southwest. Got with my tent and my sleeping bag down there, my clothes. Trying to fix some cameras. I already broke a camera. Getting my lanterns ready. Got my first day s'mores. Got cheese, charger, coffee, chicken, energy drink. I got to gather some stuff to burn and getting the grill together. make some s'mores. Don't judge how s'mores are made. This is how it's made. Oh my God, the lichens will be out tonight. Full fucking moon. Oh man. Lycanthropy. It's a bitch. There's a yellow moon punched a hole in the nighttime. Almost time for the last log on the fire. Here we go, the breakfast scramble, the apple cider, and here we have the potatoes. Could be done, close to being done. I think I'm gonna throw them in the coals of the nearby fire. Look at that view, that's off the coast. See if I can get my campsite here. When you look at the reviews for tents, the footprint's smaller. So this has the bathtub floor. So I'm pretty sure that in Boy Scouts I skipped a step and we would get our tent first up because we used to leave this, they call this the ground cloth in Boy Scouts. I put it in there. You could probably save weight by not including this, but I wanted to try the whole 9 yards with this tent. I like the tent, it did really well. Okay, life is full of details. This is the important detail of this type of tent. The ground cloth goes through the peg, tab A into slot B. And the tent also goes to this hole. For this tent, these clamp on. Look at that beautiful aluminum. I believe this tent is 99.999% finished. I think I'm going to put the stakes in there. There's going to be maybe a storm tonight. Okay, so the ocean is coming through here. The breeze does not penetrate this tent. And in fact, the sun makes a greenhouse out of this tent. So this is just worked out, I mean, pretty good. We'll see in the middle of the night, because there will be no sun to turn this into a greenhouse. So let's see if that's even a good idea. to face the open wind? Or should I have faced the other way? I am grimy. So these jeans, these cool jeans, these are Renegade Squadron convertibles. I have Keen hiking boots, and these are high performance laces. I'm using the exterior of the Toke stove to make some hot chocolate on a Snow Peak titanium ware cup, and I'm down to 2 or 3 logs. So, and it's dusk. It's almost story time. I'm thinking maybe it could be story time pretty soon before the wood runs out. Okay, here's the gear. So when I first was packing, it was raining. So these are rain pants I got from Amazon. The reason I include them is I saw a bunch of people at Yosemite with these pants. They're from Amazon, and they're really good. Here's a couple of REI Venture pants. I was whipping it up, and I broke my GoPro again. The headlamp, very valuable. I have kept this strap on. I have not made it ultralight by putting string. And there's my first aid kit stuff, and the candle lantern. Plus the Gerber vitamins. And I'm gonna put my tent away. There's my sleeping bag. I stuffed it in. I gotta put this tent away, and this one is all the moisture. I'm gonna try to evaporate some of that off before I put it away. Here is the Hyperlight. So the sleeping bag's 4 pounds. The tent is 5 pounds. I believe this Hyperlight backpack is 2 pounds. So I tried for a 10-pound target weight. I didn't have to take like all of these changes of clothes, but like I said, we had like 3 climates going on: hot, rain, and cold. I had to chop some wood. This is a hiking axe. Like I said, I'm about 10 pounds for all the gear, thanks to the titanium cookware here. So all of that 10 pounds. I'm drying these things. I messed up folding the tent already, of course. Like, you've got to mess up folding your tent 2 or 3 times before it goes in. And then there's so much moisture on there. The ground cloth on the bottom and the top. I'm glad I put the ground cloth. I'm glad I used the top of the tent, because this, where I slept, was completely dry, bone dry. I was gonna name the video I went camping with a mixed review tent, but I think that some of the bad reviews of this tent are bogus. This tent was really good. I don't have any complaints at all. This was a really good tent, and like I said, I put this here, and I could shave off some weight, but I'm at 10 pounds, so there we go. I'm out roasting pumpkins on the last day that this campground is available, and it is spooky as anything. Like, it is just absolutely. And the crows, I'm surrounded by intelligent crows. I mean, what kind of bizarro, like, look, it looks like I'm in another, like, world, dimension or something, dimension door. My God. And these are going to be those pepecitos, pumpkin seeds roasted, and in boiling water. All right, it's campfire story time. So, I've got the campfire going, ready to start dinner. So I was a guide for whitewater rafting camping in a controversial area that is now underwater. They built a dam. So after that period, I went with the man who was running the guide service for the whitewater rafting trips, and we went with two people from Human Resources from a well-known Silicon Valley company, and we went into the Sierra. He was a high-ranking member of the well-known Silicon Valley company. So I had electronics experience at that time. I believe I had a degree, 1 or 2 degrees. One of them was electronics. So we were all going to have this campfire, chit-chat, electronics, camp hike. So we go camping, we go hiking, we get up in the Sierra, we get our permits. None of the places marked for water have water. So we're faced with the decision, do we turn around and go back? And when we know there's no water and we're out of water at that time, or do we continue on and hopefully find water? One of the persons on our hike, he had new boots and it was cutting into his feet, and so we were having to help him wrap his feet. So we go on, we continue on, and there's still no water. This is up in the Sierra, and at that time, climate change was not talked about as much, but climate change was affecting the entire biome ecosystem of the Sierra. And I've since researched what had happened, and all of the animals are shifting up and down the Sierra. The water is so different. So then we decide we're going to have to go trailblazing. We're going to have to go off trail to see if we can find water, which is not recommended. Um, so we do that. We find water. Once we find water, we get back on trail. But this is kind of a lesson in life. Adapt and overcome, um, the importance of water. When you go on a trip, you probably shouldn't break in new tents, new boots, new sleeping bags. You need to be familiar with your equipment. And we had all the maps in the world for our place. We had the permits, all the permits. There was even markings. Oh, you're gonna find water here, here, and here. No, we got up there, and the water was not there. So there's a lot of lessons to be learned there. So far on this trip, everything seems to be going fine. Um, I am testing out a new tent that it was a little heavy for me, but it was made out of polyester. So I was gonna try it out. Um, Whereas nylon leaks, and nylon tents could be lighter. Uh, before I go to the Dyneema tents and the 1 pound, 2 pound tents, I actually took a 4-man tent with me on this trip, and just to see this tent. It's like I'm pretty happy with this tent actually. I like all the room. When I was hiking in, I'm like, I'm definitely gonna buy a lighter tent. But once I was here, it's got carbon fiber rods. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the tent. I'm pretty happy with everything so far. I got the fire started, got my first meal out of the way. Everything's going good. Yeah. Hi, so here we are. I'm on this earthquake trail, and we have 5 earthquakes within 9 hours through the California coastline. And I've been looking at this. and I was trying to get a video started before the big one hits, and it's something's going on here. So along with the other information, the earthquakes, yeah, they're arriving here in the Bay Area.